So we've got Baron von Count against Baru Krosa, and I'm leading off with a Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth.
That card's really good. I put out a green mana and play as luck would have it.
That's fresh out of Unstable, isn't it?
That is a card that when you roll dice, you get to add
Luck
counters that
counters.
equal to it. Luck counters. Now here's something funny for you. One, it is counters, so something like Doubling Season works with this card, and a backgammon die would work because it is a six-sided die,
That's true.
and it goes up to 64.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That reminds me of that. What is it? Helix Pinnacle.
Yep. Yep.
I mean,
It works kind
hexproof.
of the same, right?
Hexproof is better than Shroud, so when you play that deep close skate, you can definitely target it.
I mean, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You Bloodstain Mire for a Blood Crypt, and I play another land, and I say go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I
very
mean,
simple.
I'm not really doing too much. This Baron von Count deck, obviously, you want to get them out and then play a whole bunch of cards with varying numbers and their costs and text boxes and whatnot. So, nothing too exciting just yet. So the thing about like Soul Ring is it's almost counterintuitive to play it early in this deck because it is a one drop and you can use it to get that last one off of your Doom counter. So yeah, I play that Bajuka Bog and exile your non-graveyard, so that's value right there.
Yeah. Play another Forest. And then I play Spider Silk Armor.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
Which is +0/+1 to all of my creatures, and they have reach.
So them squirrels, when they hit the battlefield, they'll actually be able to start blocking any flyers that come at you.
Yeah, they're 1/2s also.
That's true.
Yeah. What? Why are you having the Knights versus Dragons one up there?
It's just the first one that comes up on the Gatherer when you search, hashtag Gatherer problems.
There's many.
Yep, so I'm toying with something here. I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay, so we go with an ever-flowing chalice for one. Yeah. So nothing but mana ramp. I mean, this card, you have a 2 on it, so it's not really going to help your Baron von Count Doom counter. So, decent ramp.
4-drop.
What do you got cooking?
Liege of the Hollows.
That's it. That's it. Okay.
You remember what that card does?
No, I don't.
It's whenever it dies, each player may spend any amount of mana, and for the amount of mana spent, you get a 1/1 green squirrel.
Oh, okay. And it's a 3/3, correct?
It's a 3/3 for 4.
That's pretty darn good value.
Yeah, it is a good hill giant.
That's like what is it? Join forces before join forces?
Yes, being the fact this was an original Weatherlight card.
Wow. You were definitely digging into the old school chaff for this deck. I mean, I got to give it to you, man. This
really have to for this deck.
Oh yeah.
Because otherwise you get nothing.
Yep. And here I am doing my rampy thing, getting my Thran Dynamo out here. And it's because I just can't play the Baron yet because as soon as he comes down, I want to be able to kind of blow up with a bunch of cards, and so the mana ramp is hopefully going to get me to that one explosive turn. So
I know.
yeah. All right. So you got is that Temple of the False God?
That is a Temple of the False God.
There you go. And then you crack in for 3 here with your
3,
dying
3.
squirrel producer.
Yeah, death triggers are great, guys.
Now, what is that you just played right there?
That is a Nut Collector.
That's right, Nut Collector. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Nice
That
little druid.
1/1. Did you, you know what this card reminds me a lot of?
What's that?
A 5-drop 1/1 that when you have the city's blessing, Saprolines get
Oh, that's right.
+2.
It's like a Tender Shoot Dryad. There you go.
Ooh, yeah.
Look at this. Oh, man. I mean, good thing we're actually producing this when you only have, a couple days left to play your uncards in Command.
Yeah.
Oh
Sorry about
boy.
that, guys. It took us some time.
I just realized I actually helped you out with that. Oh, your Temple of the False God was active. Urborg would actually help
Yeah.
you out if you don't have a quite active Temple of the False God just yet.
True.
But oh, here comes the Baron. All right, we got a Doom
You
counter on
drop
5.
your Baron.
How do we try to capitalize on this here? I can't possibly just say go.
No, I'm
So
pretty
all
sure
right.
you dropped something.
So we got our Thran Dynamo tapped. Something's coming up.
Nope,
No,
not
we're not.
yet.
Not yet. We're just
I
gonna
think you're
fidget with
debating.
mana here for a minute. Okay, so we got Thran Dynamo +2. We got 5, and Koth
Of
of
the
the Hammer.
Hammer.
Now Koth is a very good card in a Baron von Count deck because it has a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 all on the card. So I got
Yeah.
one colorless floating still. Do I choose to use it? Or do I
I'm
just...
pretty sure you do the +1/+1 here and untap. Don't you
Um,
remember?
no, you know what? I think I actually forget to use Koth's ability on here. Oh, I play a null
Right.
champion. All these level up cards are insane with Baron von Count. Because look at all those numbers. You got a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. You don't have a 5, but still doing work.
That's right. You already just hit your 5, so you didn't need it anymore.
Right. Right, yeah. I remember
Yep.
now I definitely forgot my first Koth activation. But,
Yep.
oh well.
Not like you don't pulverize me here in a moment, anyways.
Well, you get your squirrel token.
Yeah. Shiny squirrel token.
Yep.
And then I play a. Oh gosh, I can't remember. You roll a d6, and if it's 3 or lower, you add a colorless. And if it is 4 or higher, 4, 5, or 6, it adds a color of any color. Adds a mana of any color.
Oh, okay, there you go. And then you're rolling, and it adds a mana of any color. There you go. I did not.
And
I
I
couldn't tell what the name of
counters.
that card was, but
I can't remember either.
I know, right? It's definitely unstable. Look it up, kids. All right. So you're pulling out something else here. Oh,
Earl of Squirrel.
promo status.
Oh yeah, yeah. All creatures are now squirrels that I control, and they get +1/+1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, as if your squirrel, your token wasn't already a squirrel, but hey, you know.
Hey, it's a 2/3 squirrel now.
And it's that squirrel link, man.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have it. I decide I'm gonna swing in
At Koth too,
Siege at cost. Yeah. Because I'm like, I need to kill something.
right? And I'm thinking to myself, well, if Koth dies, he's actually already served his purpose. I mean, short of providing mana for something else, he ticked my trigger down, so I think I was okay. And plus, with all that colorless mana, you know, I kind of have some stuff to work with here. So
Rude.
let's see here. I know Baron von Count is quasi rude. So
Yeah.
let's see here. What do we have cooking up here? All right, so tap the
Tapping for one.
chalice. Ooh, Dross Golem. This is a good one. You've got a 1, 2, 3, and a 5 on him. And he has affinity for swamps, so he only cost me 1 because of that Urborg. That's a combo right there. Holy cow. And then we've got the Heart Piercer Manticore coming down. Again, it's got a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5 doing work. And Soul Ring for that last counter. Baron
Make it
von
blow me out of the
Count
water.
goes boom. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so that concludes our first game. And
We're
can't
gonna
wait to
record
see
the
what
second
happens
game.
in round 2.